No, I'm not going to read this. Hey, everybody. This is the hottest commodity in pro wrestling, the manager's manager, the maker of mayhem, the bringer of boom, the wager of war, the instigator of illuminating truth, and as of recently, the collector of champions. And you're watching the hashtag truth with Scott Larson. Now, get out of here.
Watch it all fall down around you now. Was it ever really worth it? Having your kingdom crumble to the ground because you never had the courage. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up.
This is 4-Foot Batman. And 4-Foot Batman knows the home of great collectibles at awesome prices. Retro toys and collectibles, movie memorabilia, Magic the Gathering cards, wrestling figures, Hot Wheels, the always popular Funko Pops, and much, much more. He knows the Hall of Collectibles is located in downtown Cherryville, North Carolina at 400 East Main Street. Give them a call today, 980-989-5181. Retro Toys and Collectibles, the heavyweight champion in collecting.
Oh, hello, everybody, and welcome to Hashtag Truth. Tonight we have the one, the only, Jax N Saine. And he's not looking at us right now. Hello, Jax.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. You caught me as I was playing with my weasel.
Oh, okay. So you got a new pet. Well, look at there. Don't eat him, though. I'm just saying. Don't eat him. He's not food. He's not food.
Look at this. He's fat. He's juicy.
But he's not food. He's a pet. You pet him. You pet him. There you go. Good, Jax N Saine. No licking. No licking. Can't do that, man. You can't do that. That's scary. So, oh man, I don't even know where to begin with this one, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jax N Saine. He has been on Hashtag Truth a few times, and it just gets crazier and crazier every time. Are you letting him go?
Just putting him back for later.
He's a pet. Remember, he's a pet, not food.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start off, Jax. Oh, what's been going on with you, man? How you been doing? It's been a while.
Yeah, just been around, just thinking constantly, talking to everybody that's around here. It's really just me and my little family, but they don't want to be around me right now, and that's okay because my mind is always running.
I see that. And Jack Postel said, "Oh no, it's Jax."
Oh no, it's Jack.
Excuse me.
Don't die on me, man.
I'm not going to die on you. I do have to make this announcement, though, ladies and gentlemen. This show was supposed to be last night, but Jax informed me that he would be able to do it tonight. I had a few things that was going on in my life, so we had to move it up 24 hours. And I want to thank you, Jax, for coming back.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So why are you grabbing your head, Jax? Who's got you all frustrated?
Who's got me all frustrated? Deon Johnson, that's who.
Deon Johnson. I've heard that name once or twice.
Oh yeah, you know, the Black Dusty, the Black Cat, the 30-year veteran, the man that stole my opportunity to get the CPW heavyweight championship.
He did all that?
Yes, he did all that. He took it straight from Cam Jackson. I chased Cam Jackson for 4 years, almost 4 years.
I do remember.
And every time we got one set up, canceled. Every time we got another one set up, it canceled. It kept canceling and canceling and canceling, and they just gave it to Dion.
So you think Dion is the problem here?
I think everyone is the problem, but right now Dion is in my way.
Okay. So you're not putting any of the blame on CPW. You're putting it on Cam because they did, cancel a few shows.
They did.
They did. Not on purpose, mind you, but they did cancel a few shows. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be a good fight once you get in the ring with them. I mean, he was your friend at one time, wasn't he?
Dion?
Yeah, Dion. Maybe
Friends with Dion?
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No,
Gotcha.
I was never friends with Dion.
No friends with Dion.
No.
So did you have a discussion with Dion at any point after you claimed they gave him what you got what you were supposed to get?
I did. And to sum it all up, I pretty much said that he was the undeserving champion of CPW. I was the first heavyweight champion. And pretty soon I will become the second, the 2-time heavyweight champion.
I got you.
The first and that's ever 2-time heavyweight CPW champion.
And that's a lofty goal, but now you did also say that, Black Cat Johnson's a 30-year veteran, sir. He's not just going to hand you anything. You do know that, right?
Yeah, he's a 30-year veteran of wrestling, not a 30-year veteran of fighting for his life.
Oh! So this is really personal to you. This isn't just a wrestling match. This is personal.
This is beyond personal, Scott.
Oh! Jack Postel said he could take on Jax. I don't think you'd want to do that, Jack Postel. I really don't. I wouldn't be poking the bear, Jack.
Don't get in my way.
Oh my goodness! Can I ask what happened to your eye, sir? That just looks excruciating. Can you see out of your left eye?
What are you talking about?
Your eye. That eye. Yeah, no, not that eye. No, not that one. That one. Yeah, that one.
What about
that one? Yeah. What? It looks like there's something wrong with it. It looks like it's like calloused over. So what's wrong with your eye, sir?
I honestly, I don't really remember. Sometimes I remember it one way, sometimes another. I can't ever really make up my mind with what happened, so I just leave it at multiple choice.
I got you. So for all the fans out there who don't really know you, where is Jax N Saine from? Where'd you come from?
Oh, well, I guess we'll just have to start at the beginning, where my mother gave birth to me. My father regretted me ever since, tried to kill me multiple times. My mama just sat there and just let him do it. So I burned the place to the ground and came to wrestling.
So wrestling is your safe haven? Is that what you're saying?
It's my safe haven, but everyone else, their lives are at risk all the time.
I can see that. I'm feeling like you're miles away from me, but I feel like my life's set. You don't hate me, do you?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. I won't give you a reason to. I promise. I promise. I'm positive.
You for years. You start acting like my daddy.
Hey, anybody can tell you, Jax, if your name ever comes up in conversation on #truth, I always say you're one of the greatest wrestlers in our area. Always.
Good boy.
Yeah, always. I don't want you mad at me. Oh, my daughter said, "What's up, Jax?" But yeah, Jax is not in a good mood, Destiny. Jax is mad at one Dion Johnson because Jax says he stole what was rightfully his. And for 4 years, Jax has been chasing this title, and they just handed it apparently to Black Cat Johnson. So,
well, they didn't hand the title to Dion Johnson. They set up a match with Cam. That's what I deserved, was a match with Cam. And everyone knows that I would have killed him. But they
So
give
do you?
me- yeah.
So do you still want to match with Cam, or is it the title you're chasing, and now you're after Black Cat?
Well, Cam had the title. Now Dion has the title. So since Dion stepped in my way, I guess I'm just gonna have to run him over.
I got you. I got you. That makes a lot of sense.
Roadkill.
Jack Postel is speechless. Look, he's speechless. He put something up here, but it just came up blank twice.
I have that way with people.
Yeah, you're having that way with me because I don't know where to go with this interview because has anybody ever told you you're, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, has anybody ever told you you're kind of strange? You're different?
Yeah, I embrace my uniqueness
I got you.
because
I
with
got
me it's normal. This is normal for me every day.
I got you. I got you. Because I remember the first time I ever interviewed you, you were in you were at a farm. You were living at a farm, and you were out there with the animals, and you were there was just a lot of things going on, and now it seems you're more domesticated.
I got married.
You found a woman. That's congratulations.
I did. I found a woman. She was in the woods too, and then she talked me into buying a house. And the neighbors regret us moving in.
So has the neighbors seen the real Jax N Saine?
Every once in a while, they hear me mostly. They never see me, but they hear me.
Yeah, the cackling is probably what gets them, or the laughing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean cackling. The laughing,
The cackling, the screaming, the punching, the throwing, everything. They always hear me, but they never see me. But they always feel like I'm watching somehow, some way.
Destiny said, "Don't call him the M word." Trust me, I'm not going to call him the M word.
What's the M word?
Yeah, I think, and don't get mad at me. I'm just a monster. You're not a monster. We know that.
I'm not a monster.
I know.
I'm just misunderstood.
Alex wants to know: have you ever faced Damian Legion?
I never have.
Okay. Never had. Oh, that'd be a good fight. That'd be a good fight for you because he's kind of strange too. I think you two would have a really good match in the ring.
It would be a good fight if he was still a demon.
Oh, okay. I
But he
got
is
you.
no longer demented.
Eugene said, "Jax, lol, I could take him, Scott Larson. There is no match there." Ooh.
I don't even know who you are.
Jack, I don't know what's going on with your phone or whatever you're trying to post with, but you're throwing blanks, sir. And I don't mean that to be funny, but you're throwing blank. That's the third blank in a row you've thrown. There's no words on the screen, sir. I'm just. Oh, Jimmy Ward said naked and afraid. Uh-oh.
Oh,
So people, you know, I don't like to follow this up, but I'm gonna have to. People, you know, look at you and the first thing they think is strange, and you say you're normal, but people think you're strange. Tell us part of a normal day for Jax N Saine. Explain sort of a normal day. This I gotta hear.
a normal day for Jax. Well, I usually wake up around 3:30 in the morning and go out and I throw a bunch of things, pick up some heavy stuff. You know, y'all call it working out. I just call it making myself known to the neighborhood. Just throwing everything and screaming and yelling. I do that till about 4:30, 5 o'clock. And then, well, I don't really remember the rest of it, to be honest.
So you go out and you throw things. They call it working out or working. And do animals run from you? Do little kids run from you? Do adults run from you?
Well, the short answer is nobody's around anymore.
Got you. You done ran them off.
They're gone. Animals, everything. We do have 2 dogs, but they, well,
and a ferret, which is a pet. We've established that.
yeah,
It's a pet.
just like dogs, they're pets.
Yeah, they're pets too. Yes, we are not over in another country. This is the United States of America. We do not eat dogs, Jax.
I'm in Jax's world.
Oh, okay. I apologize, sir. Maybe you do. Okay. I'm not going to argue with you. That's for sure. Brian said, "What's up? What's going on?" Brian, welcome to Hashtag Truth. We are interviewing Jax N Saine. Joshua said, "Does he throw his wife?" Oh no, I don't think so.
I'm not answering that question because that's going to go totally wrong.
Yeah, that will go totally wrong really quick.
Yeah.
Alex wants to know if you've ever fought Rage Davidson.
Nope, never have, but I've always loved his mask.
Yes. Another guy that would be a great match for you. So how did Jax N Saine end up in a wrestling ring? I mean, you say it's kind of therapy. Is it therapy for Jax N Saine to be in a wrestling ring?
Yes. When I was growing up, after my dad would come home drunk and beat me to death, he'd sit down and he'd watch wrestling all the time. That's all he ever watched. Sit there, drink, put cigarettes out on me, and just watch wrestling. And I was forced to sit there and watch wrestling. That was the only television I ever saw, was wrestling and fighting. And after growing up so rough, I just had to share it with others because that's just all I knew. That's all I know is rough. It's fight, rough, survive, kill or be killed. That's all I know.
Okay. I got you. I can't argue with that, man. Eugene said that's all Jack does. Throw Scott as blanks. That's pretty funny. Purge out. Mr. Jamie Purge, get a hold of me, sir. I would like to interview you on Hashtag Truth. I know you've hit me up a few times. I'm not ignoring you. I filled up this whole month so quickly that I didn't have time to get back to a lot of people. So Jack said, "I sent you stars." Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. And if you guys seen the little thing that popped up right away, stars helps keep the show going. Everything that goes into those stars, all the money goes straight into keeping Hashtag Truth rolling so we can interview great people like Jax N Saine. James Johnson said, loves Jax. We fight every time we see each other. It's a good relationship.
It is a good relationship. I love punching him in the face.
So you like punching James Johnson in the face? What about his daughter? Do you punch her? Do you punch her in the face?
I've never punched her in the face, but I
never punched her. Oh, okay, just him. So you get everything out of your system on him.
I hit Drew Hood once.
Did you?
Yeah, when he was skinny.
When he was skinny. So now he's fat? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
I'm loving this interview. I'm telling you, I'm loving this interview. Destiny has a question. She said, "Why do you scream at people you meet, at new people you meet? Why do you scream at them?"
Well, the best way to introduce somebody is to just throw yourself out there.
Yeah,
that way they know what they're dealing with.
You got to remember, Jax, I'm a man with a bad everything. So if you jump at the screen like that, I'm liable to have a heart attack right here live. Okay. Alexander Polk said, "What's up?" What's up, Alexander? As you can see, we are interviewing Mr. Jax N Saine. Jack Postel said, "I love making Jax mad with the megaphone." Oh, the megaphone. He screams louder than you when it comes to the megaphone. Do you remember him screaming at you?
I don't remember, no, but the only reason he's louder than me is because he has help.
That's true. That is true. Very true. He has help in the electronic kind. Oh, Jimmy Ward said COVID and the weather were major factors in that 4-year chase. It was by a series of events that played out between Cam and Dion that led to the match where Dion unseated Cam. CPW is trying to repave the road that will lead Jax back to a title match. So your voice has been heard, sir. But I don't think that's enough. I think you really want Black Cat Dion Johnson, don't you?
Oh, yeah. It's not enough.
I didn't think it was.
No, I should pay Dion a visit. That's what I should do. Just to let him know how serious I am.
You're gonna pay. You're gonna pay Deion Johnson a visit. Oh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know because I don't need the cops coming banging at my door asking me questions. Let's just keep that to yourself. Jack said that's what the blank was. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate it, brother. You can put blank ones up there all day long. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. That helps out the show a lot, and I can't thank you enough. Who is the toughest opponent you ever faced in the ring? Alex wants to know. Who's the toughest person that Jax N Saine ever faced?
Oh, gosh. Toughest opponent. Probably TJ Boss.
TJ Boss, that's about as tough as they come.
Yeah, he was tough. Now, the most fun opponent was Devin Cruz. I'll fight Devin Cruz all day, every day, 365.
Am I assuming you've never lost to Devin Cruz?
No, I have lost to Devin Cruz, but that's the fun of it. We can't ever decide who is the best. So we just beat each other to death every time we see each other.
So I guess the best thing to say to all the promoters out there watching, Jimmy Ward, hint, 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 that's a perfect match for an upcoming show, maybe.
Maybe.
Max Carnage said hello. What's going on, Max? Hit me up, brother. I would love to interview you, man. Melissa Rector said just scary. She's calling you scary. What do you think about people who call you scary, Jax?
Well, it kind of hurts when it comes from my mother-in-law. I don't really care in the end.
So you don't care that people call you scary, right?
No, I take it as a compliment.
Jack Postel said Deion Johnson. I'm going to watch him get his teeth knocked out. So Jack's on your side.
Good. He chose wisely.
I just don't think he wants you to haunt him in his sleep.
Oh, no. Jack don't want Jax to get him because that won't end well.
Yeah, that TJ Boss is a beast. I like TJ Boss. Follow-up question. What's your thoughts and opinions on Eric Anton?
Thoughts and opinions. Eric Anton.
Have you ever fought Eric Anton, the unbookable Eric Anton?
Only a few times. Never on one-on-one.
Okay.
Never one-on-one. It's always been tag matches. When I was part of the Fallen Angels with Eric Nuff, it was me and Eric versus Eric and
does it matter? Do you know what? Somewhere swimming around my house, we have that picture that you and Eric Nuff signed back when you were a tag team back in EWF, and we still have it today. It is one of our many pictures that we keep up because we know that some people in this industry can become a superstar, and I'm banking on you to do just that. Because I'm telling you, anybody who sees this and doesn't want to book it, they're fools. I'm just saying. I'll say it straight up as a fan. They're a fool. Max Carnage said, "I'll send you a message." Thank you, sir. I appreciate that, and I will definitely set you up with an interview. Jack said he got his teeth knocked out in 2017 at Forest View High School. I didn't know that. I'll have to go back and look at a match. He's talking about Deion Johnson got his teeth knocked out during a match. I don't remember that match. Oh my gosh. Destiny said, teach us how to do that Joker laugh, please. I don't think it's a Joker laugh. It's your laugh, right? That's not a Joker laugh.
I did play the Joker in a movie called The Devil's Daughter, a Harley Quinn story, directed and written by Ronald Rossman. That is how I met my wife. So I did play the Joker one time, and I had to develop a different laugh. For Jax N Saine, it's just all high pitch and crazy. Just for the Joker, it was more grungy and more raspy, like an old smoker. Just
I have watched that movie more than once, by the way.
And I only made it through it one time.
Hey, dude, I love your character. I love everything about you, man. Of course, I watched it more than once, man. It's you in a nutshell. The way they portrayed your character into that. Let me just say, 5-star for me, man. Not many people's probably told you that, but I love you playing the Joker. You should have a shot at playing the real Joker in the Batman movies. I'm just saying. Speaking of, oh, look, here comes the wife and looks like the new baby, the new Jax.
That's what happens when I throw her around.
Oh, beautiful. Brew Capone said, "What's up, Jax?"
Right.
Max Carnage said, "Me and Jax wrestled once. I'd love to go at it again."
We did wrestle one time. He made me bleed.
Oh, my goodness. You're going to have to tell us about that. Alex Conger said, "I'm voting for Max Carnage versus Jax N Saine. Also voting for Chris Vallow versus Jax N Saine."
I've never wrestled Chris Vallow. I won.
You got a strange look from your wife on that one. You're
I hear it all the time.
I know you do. And if you don't know it already, ladies and gentlemen, this very lovely young woman that is sitting next to Jack not only is his wife, but is his valet also. So manager, valet, however you want to say that. So she is privy to everything that Jax N Saine does and then some. So how does it, I want to ask you a question then, since you're here on camera. How is it living with Jax N Saine?
Well,
It's never a dull moment, I would imagine.
oh no. You don't know how many times I've had to bring him back inside from almost, just killing my dogs, Because for some reason he has a weird fascination with wanting to eat them.
Yeah, and the ferret behind you, just so you know, he started off the show wanting to eat the ferret. So be careful of that, please. Yeah, you. Don't act like you're innocent.
What are you talking about?
Alex wants to know, is that the movie where the Joker finally beats the Bat? I don't think so.
No, but I did kill Robin. Spoiler alert.
There you go.
I created Harley Quinn in that movie.
Very good. I love it. Rick said he shot me at the end of that movie.
I shot my father-in-law. Yes, I did.
I don't know how to take this. I'm going to be honest with everybody out there in #Truthland. I don't know where to take this interview at this point.
The funny thing is, you know how many times I killed my father-in-law?
Oh gosh. Are we talking for real or in your dreams?
No, when I shot him on the movie set.
Oh, okay. How many times did you have to shoot him before they finally said, "Okay, that's a good one"?
I killed him 4 times.
4 times. Not many people get to kill their father-in-law 4 times. That had to be pretty cool.
Not many people get to kill their father-in-law, period, but I did.
Oh my gosh. I'm turning pink. I'm laughing so hard. I haven't had this much fun in a long time. Oh gosh. Only on #Truth. He said, "Look, my daughter." Yay. There.
You're not getting her back.
She's still in one piece. Oh, he said you're not getting her back. Oh.
Now, I didn't even think of that. Ooh.
What? Uh-oh. What did you not think of?
Jax could play Beetlejuice.
Oh, he would be an awesome Beetlejuice. Right? Oh my goodness. Don't say Jax N Saine 3 times. That's all I'm saying. Don't say Jax N Saine 3 times.
I have.
Not looking in a mirror, hopefully. Am I the only one who thinks Jack should also play Beetle? Oh, see, we got another one. There you go. See, just after you say that. Melissa Rector said insane. Uh-oh. There's another Rector. Is this mom?
Yeah.
Oh, this is mom-in-law. Oh, look at how quick the face changed. You gotta love her, Jax. You gotta love her. So let me ask you, Miss Insane. I'm going to call you that for lack of a better name right now. Have you? How many times have you had to put down Jax N Saine? I mean, Jax N Saine come at you being Jax N Saine and being the wife. I know you know all his dirty little secrets, and all you got to do is that one little thing. That how many times have you had to do that?
More than I can count.
Oh, you got to put him in. Oh, so somebody can put you in your place, Jax.
He wins every once in a while.
Okay, I got you. Every once in a while, you got to make him think he's winning, right?
Yeah.
Missy Childers wants to know, hey, Missy, how you doing? Says, where are you? I'm okay. I can read English. Really, I can, Jax. You got me so scared I can't read. Where are your upcoming shows? Where are you going to be in the near future, sir?
The next show I am scheduled at is in Welford, South Carolina, at the Welford Pavilion for CPW September 23rd. But pay attention to September 2nd because Deion Johnson will be there. And I just might have to pay him a visit.
Oh, you heard that right here on #Truth. Okay.
That would be a Pro Wrestling Union.
That will be at Pro Wrestling Union. Okay, I
So
got
Cole,
you.
you better double up on your security because I might be coming through town.
I was about to ask. So, Jax, are you pretty much telling Black Cat Deion Johnson that he better grow eyes behind his head?
He better get something. I'm not promising anything, but
If I knew somebody like you was chasing me, I would hire a whole hit squad to protect me. I'm just saying. Alex said, yo, Jax, I got some in-laws you can devour if you need new victims.
I don't want to eat anybody. That's cannibalism.
But wait a minute. You were just about to eat a ferret and some dogs, man.
Is that a person?
Well, I've always heard that animals can be part of the family.
They can.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Until I get
the wife is agreeing. See?
So many times I've had to stop him. It's okay though.
Jeff Fry said, love the character. Man, I've loved this character for years. I just wish everybody knew about him. Guys, if you're watching this, share the crap out of this, please. I'm begging you because Jax N Saine deserves to be seen by all promoters and all over. This guy has put years and years into wrestling and into this character, and trust me, it's not just a character, it's part of his life. And trust me when I tell you that is the truth. My mother-in-law legally registers as an Oompa Loompa. Oh no, I'm not going there. Do not get me into mother-in-law fights. Do not do it, Alex. Do not do it. If I get sued because of you, Alex, I swear. But anyway, oh man. So your next show, you're going to be at the Welford Pavilion, you said.
Yes.
And man, I'm telling you, that's going to be a lot. And there was just an announcement made the other day that I saw on your page. You're going to be somewhere else in the near future in October.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to talk a little bit about that? Do you want to announce it or do you want me to announce it?
Are you talking about the Hollyasco?
Yes, I am. Very much so.
Yes. Yes.
You have been. Go ahead. You have been announced to be one of the participants, one of the 8 participants in the Hollyasco Memorial Cup on October 28th.
This will be my second time being part of the tournament.
Oh, you got to win it this time, man. You got to go through.
This time.
I hope you're my pick this time. You're my pick. You're my pick. Oh, you're my pick this time. I'm going with Jax N Saine for the win. Missy said maybe you need to go to Wasp and help out the Southern Express. Oh, okay. There's a place to go to. Would you venture up to Tennessee to go wrestling?
Yeah, I've only been to Tennessee, like 8 times, 8 or 9 times.
Okay.
Every time I go, people cry for some reason. I don't know why, but I'd love to go there and make people cry.
Somebody cried because you made them scared? I don't believe that.
But I don't know. What part of Tennessee is it in?
You're pretty, I believe it's Mountain City, Tennessee.
Oh, they might think I'm a family member then.
That could be a possibility.
I don't know. I look like Cousin Joe.
Yeah, you do. You do look like Cousin Joe.
Hey, here comes Cousin Joe.
I'm not arguing with them, folks. If that's what you, I'm not arguing with the man.
I just need to be missing a few more teeth.
Oh, good grief. Destiny wants to know, have you ever fought the superior Jake Jacobs?
I did. One time, I fought him twice. Yes,
Twice?
The first time, I beat him. The second time, he was a lot skinnier and he kind of slipped out.
Oh, I got you. I understand that. Alex said, ask Big Country what happens when Scott picks you to win before you get all excited. Every time I pick Big Country at the Haliotsko, he's lost. So
At least I'll make it to the finals.
oh, snap. Okay. Hey, there you go. Missy said, I know a guy. Uh-oh. She knows a guy that might get you in up at Wasp.
Is
Without
it
a doubt.
Cousin Joe?
It might be Cousin Joe. And she said Mountain City, Tennessee, just like I did. Yep.
It might be Cousin Joe.
That's a very good place to wrestle. A lot of young kids. You'll be tossing people around in no time if you go up there.
It's sad to say, but I'm no longer one of the young kids.
No, you're not. You're a woolly vet now. And I mean that in a positive way.
Well, I'm a young vet.
You're a young vet. Okay.
I've been doing this for 7 years, almost 8 years now.
Man, it seems like you've been doing it for 20. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
It feels like I've been only doing it for 3.
Yeah.
I sat back the other day and I looked and I said, wow, I've been doing this for almost 8 years. Trying to kill people for almost 8 years, and I have done hardly nothing.
You've killed quite a few people.
I need to kill more.
Yeah, just a few.
John Johnson will be the next on my list.
Yes, I very much do. And by the way, people, I'm going to say this if he doesn't. Jax N Saine has a YouTube page that I would love you guys to go on. Go check it out. He did a 5 video series of the story of Jax N Saine back in the day. I would love for you guys to watch that. That is one of the best promos, a series I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm not even blowing smoke up my friend's butt. It is one of the best things I've ever seen. And trust me, it tells the story without even him talking. Back then, you didn't even talk. So I do have a question, though. All of a sudden, you found your voice box. What happened?
I did it.
Yeah.
Oh, that the wife makes it happen. I love it. I told you she knew that certain spot. I told you. Oh, Destiny wants to know, is the tag team, the Fallen Angels, ever going to make a comeback?
Sadly, probably no. That's just being honest.
Past its time, huh?
It's past its time. Every once in a while, I'll see Evan Force, our manager at that time. Every once in a while, I'll talk to him and see him. And they just had a baby as well.
Okay.
But I no longer speak to my tag team partner. We didn't end on bad terms. We just went our separate ways.
I got you. And let me tell you, since then, and I'm not saying anything bad, but since then, you have been on a tear. Bye, sweetie. You've been on a tear. You've been on a tear and doing your thing. And Jax N Saine has grown in many different ways. There was a time when you wore a mask. There's a time, that you hadn't. There was times when all we get is a laugh. And then there's times now that you're talking. I mean, this character has grown through the years. Do you feel that that there's still more growing to do in
yeah.
Jax N Saine?
Yes. Yeah. Staying character. Yes, definitely. I do feel. Well, I'll just talk normal. I do feel like there is much more growing room in the Jax N Saine character.
Right.
Do I know what I'm gonna do 10 years from now? No, I have no idea. I never thought I was ever going to speak again, but I had to. There was a point where I had to talk. Um, the reason I no longer wear masks, we went through a small financial trouble and I had to sell everything, which is fine. I did it for my family, so I don't regret it. I still have the original mask
Okay.
on the stain, but no longer wear a mask now. Now I speak.
Okay.
So what could be next? If you're thinking death match, you're thinking wrong because I am not doing death matches. I don't like death matches. If other people like to do them, hey, that's great. They can do them. Me personally, I do not.
I don't think me personally, and this is just from a fan, I wouldn't want to see you in a death match.
No, it would kill me.
It would. It would. I think your character and I'm going to say character now. I think your character is built for wrestling. Your character is built to, and I hate to put it this way, but it's true. Your character is meant to scare children and adults and everybody else who comes in contact. And you don't really put yourself out there as a monster. You put yourself out there. Tell the people what you say about your character. You're not a monster. You're
A lot of people say that I am a monster, and I say no. Cruel, who is awesome, he is a monster.
yes.
He is a monster. He's huge.
Yes.
You know, he's like almost 7 feet tall. He's choke slamming people. He's making people cut backflips with a choke slam. I'm not really a monster. I'm
Right.
barely 6 foot. So I had to find out what I could be. I can't be a monster. I could be a wrestler, but I couldn't see myself as, you know, a white meat baby face or a traditional heel. So I had to do something different and unique. Plus, I wanted to stand out.
Right.
The best way to do that was to just freak everybody out. Just take something and flip it over and say,
Right.
okay, well, I'm not really a wrestler.
Right.
I can do wrestling moves,
Right.
but I am more obsessed with hurting people
Right.
and spreading the joy of me hurting people and me taking pain with others. Because if I enjoy it, then they must enjoy it too.
Yes, yes. How does it feel when you come out and you're supposed to be the bad guy, but you come out to cheers? Because people know that you're scary, and people like, let me give you an example. Me and my daughter Destiny love horror films. We watch horror films all the time. So we see you come out, and we see you. You used to call yourself the B-rated horror film, correct?
Mm-hmm. I still go by the B-rated horror movie. Yes.
The B-rated horror movie. So, you come out and we love that stuff. So even if you're the bad guy and you're doing bad things, we're cheering for you and we love it. And how does it feel to know that some people have just taken a latching onto your character and love you for the character that you've built?
I will be honest, when I am trying my hardest to be just as despicable as possible, I do get frustrated because I am trying to get you to hate me. But
Right.
my wife always reminds me, Lily, she reminds me, or Jezbeth, whatever you want to call her. She reminds me, well, they like you. No.
You don't want them to hate you too much. You still want to sign autographs and get people to come to your merch table and do all that other good stuff.
As I've grown in the business and listened to,
And I'm glad she said that. Thank you for explaining that to him.
Well,
We appreciate that.
Another thing is, if it wasn't for the fans, you wouldn't be where you are.
yeah,
Thank
I have
you.
to remind myself of
Thank
that
you.
as well. Without the
Thank
fans,
you.
I wouldn't even exist. Jax N Saine wouldn't exist because I
Right.
started off as the
Angry trash bag.
yeah. Well, I've always been an angry trash bag, but I started off as the very weird, watered down character, Ginger Jack. It was absolutely
Right.
horrible. But
Right.
without the fans getting behind me and helping me come up with something different.
Right.
And going from the Joker clown look to this,
Right.
I couldn't have done it without the fans. So even
Well,
though
I'm gonna.
I'm trying to make you hate me, I still love you all.
Right.
I
Right.
just want you to hate me at the same time.
Right. Well, I'm going to tell everybody. I'm going to kind of tear down the fourth wall here for a minute. Me and Jax are pretty good friends. We even have each other's phone numbers. Okay, just let everybody know. So the first time I got to tell this story every time I interview you because it was just amazing. Back in EWF when Jax was there, the first time I ever saw him, he came to the ring like this or something a little different than this. Like you said, he's grown, but yeah, you had a little bit more hair. But anyway, he came to the ring, he did his thing, and me being #truth after the show, I was out, while they were tearing down the ring and everything, I was going over and I was interviewing folks. Well, this man walks up to me and goes, "Hey, how you doing?" Sticks his hand out. So of course, me being respectful, I shook his hand back and he talked to me for about 5 minutes. And he looks right at me in the eyes and he goes, "You have no idea who I am, do you?" And I went, "No." He goes, and I went, "You got to be kidding me." I was like, "You?" He's like, "Yeah, that's me." I was like, "Oh my." I mean, he came out in a pair of glasses, his hair slicked back, tied up in a pony or whatever. You would have never known. People would never know. And it was great. And we've been friends ever since. But this character is, like you said, you've put layers on this character. This character isn't just, painting yourself up, putting some things in your eyes and doing what you're doing. Like I was telling everybody earlier, you had a storyline written for this character of how this character became Jax N Saine. And during the pandemic, you released that 5 video montage, and then you came into the movie, which that's when you met your wife, and your character grew even more. And I'm going to include you in this, ma'am. I sure am, because you are part of that growing experience because you manage him. And that's something that I will never take lightly. I've seen you guys with you outside the ring. You do Jax justice because you're like the only person that could tame Jax is how it comes off to me. And that makes his character look even more dastardly. And I love that. How did you come about? Did you think of that or did he?
Well, my first time managing him, we were together, maybe not even a month yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. But we kind of came up with it together. And my first gear that I came out with was those butt ugly green shorts and a one of his shirts. And I did my face paint and everything. But we kind of came up with it together, I guess.
It's awesome. It is very awesome. You guys need to go look up Jax N Saine on YouTube. There's a ton of, and I'm pretty sure if you go on Jax N Saine's page and go down, you'll see a ton of both of these guys together doing their thing. There's a lot of people. Father-in-law said, "Show him the hammer." Uh-oh. She's running off.
Is it inside or is it in the car?
Destiny said, "It will be a sad day if you ever retire, sir." And I do agree with that.
Eventually, I will have to.
Yes.
I don't.
And Missy said, "Preach." I don't know what she was telling you to preach, or me, or you, or whoever. But Missy, thank you for being here tonight, man. I really appreciate that. Hello and good evening from Less Attractive and Fallon, Nevada. You named him a lot of people don't know that, but you helped name Less Attractive.
I did. I inspired his name, and when he told me that, I was like, "Wow, I inspired somebody." Yes. Apparently, I have inspired a lot of people. I don't want to name names because I don't like riding people like that. Right. But man, I'm telling you, I'm always scared. I'm always scared when you come out, and a lot of people in the crowd are. We brought a friend. You went to HWA a little while back, and was part of a night there.
And we had brought a family friend along with us. My daughter brought her friend, is who it was. She didn't know anything about Jax N Saine. She was kind of having a boring night. She was sitting there. She's never watched wrestling before. And, then you came out and her night totally changed. You could see it. She was like up on her seat. She was scared when she was supposed to be scared. You had her on a roller coaster ride, and she still talks about you every time we get together and mention wrestling. Oh, there's the hammer.
Yes.
Is that what you put on him when he acts up?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. I got you. Missy wants to know who was the Fallen Angels. You had said it earlier, but she wants to know who the Fallen Angels was.
It was the tag team of Jax N Saine and Eric Nuff, accompanied by Evan Force.
Yes.
It was where I started. So this was year one of Jax N Saine at American Pro Wrestling in 2016, 2017, something like that. We became the tag team champions over there through a ladder match. It was a 6-way ladder match.
Yes.
It was my first ever ladder match, and I will admit I was scared to death.
Jax N Saine isn't known for climbing too much.
Not too much, but I was more intimidated because it was my first year of wrestling. I was still learning about wrestling because it was only like 2 or 3 years before I had just recovered from a broken knee and decided to wrestle because I went and watched a wrestling show. I said, hey, I want to do this. I've never seen it before. I didn't grow up watching it like a lot of people.
Right.
So I am still learning about the business. It's almost becoming an obsession. You can ask her. She hates.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Yeah.
Anybody who gets that deep into your character the way you do, it is an obsession. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that with the utmost respect. You treat that character. I know for a fact, and your wife's going to go just like this when I say it. You could snap into Jax N Saine just as quick as you could your husband, being a husband like that. And I know you can. See, I told you she's back there doing this. I know because you've put hours into this. And we always tell people who, ask, I'm not a promo I'm a promo person, but when people ask, people in the business, how do you get where you're at? How do you promo so well? How do you do this? We tell you, just pick up a regular item and promo about it. Just do it. I guarantee you, I know Jax N Saine has walked around his house picking up things and promoing on them, promoing on his children, promoing on his wife, promoing on his neighbor. He probably walked out like this and said something to his neighbor and scared the crap out of him and had the cops called once or twice. I'm pretty sure he's done it because I know he's that enthralled into the character, and I love that. And
actually,
I love that.
no.
Oh no, you're saying no to what?
I'm gonna pull the curtain back a little bit.
Okay.
Whenever I have to cut a promo, I get so nervous because I am a perfectionist.
Yes.
And you can ask her. I will sit there for hours.
I bet you do 50 cuts before the end of a 3-minute promo.
Without the camera, yes.
She looked at me like, just 50?
Yeah, just 50.
I'm telling you right now.
I'll think about it for 2 days straight. That's all I can think about.
I do believe that.
Dude, sometimes
2 days? She says 2 days?
Yeah, sometimes a week.
All I hear.
And that's why they come out so good. And if you've never seen a Jax N Saine promo, guys, you're missing out because this guy can scare the pants off of me. And I've seen everything you've done, and he still scares me. I'm just going to be honest. Missy wants to know where I'm going this weekend. Is it Mountain City, Tennessee? I would love to get up to Mountain City, Tennessee and see Wasp. If that's possible, it would be great to go up there. Sean said, I still have the trading cards and the handwritten letter to us as Ringsider. It's been a lot of fun being your fans. You did have a card in the trading card game that came out. That's right. I also have one of those.
Only one copy of it because I only wanted one. I wanted to be the rarest of the bunch. Everybody else was wanting to redo every season. Me, it was one time.
There you go.
So
See, I like that.
No one else can get me.
I like that. I've got mine put away because I've got the whole collection that they've put out so far. I've got one of everything. and it's put up, and you are one of those cards in that collection, and it's not going anywhere. I also have a signed card that you signed for me, and I've got others that have signed cards. You know, they're putting their little spot, but I also had the full collection uncut. So that I'm keeping. I love them. I don't know if they're still doing it or not. I'm gonna have to check in. It's been a while.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything, but if they are out there, they're still doing it and they're watching. If you want me in the next pack or whatever it's called,
Right.
contact
The next series.
the next series, the next pack, the next season, whatever it is, or future games that aren't related to that.
Right.
If you want me in it, contact me. We'll work something out.
That sounds like a winner, man. Missy said Chris Thunder Anderson trained Evan Force. So there you go. You have a connection with him.
Yeah, that he did. I'm very good friends with him.
Christopher Burton, one half of the great guys over at, and my mind just went blank. Straight Up Wrestling Show. Right out of Straight Up Wrestling Show. Him and Harry Bernard Taylor. Go check them guys out. He said, hey, guys, just want to drop in and speak to you guys. That's great, man. Christopher, awesome, man. I appreciate it. Rick Rector said, father-in-law said, you are to see the gender reveal video. Oh, man. You got to tell us about that.
Okay, well, that was with our son. We didn't do it with our daughter because I had a lot of health complications with our daughter. And
well, I'm glad to see she's okay. She is okay, right? She's all 10 fingers, all 10 toes.
Yes,
Good
she
deal.
was
Good deal.
a month early, but
Okay.
she I had a C-section with her because she was also breached.
Okay.
But so we didn't get to do one for her, which I felt kind of bad about. But yeah, the one that we did for our son, I personally came up with most of it. And at first he didn't want to do it.
Okay.
At first he was like, that's going to be weird.
Well, tell me weird. I want to know. Tell me what you did.
I don't know. Should we tell him or just?
Or should we go look up the video?
I'll send it to you. Hang on.
All right. While you're doing that,
You keep interviewing her for a second.
No problem. Father-in-law also said I have his Joker movie posters. Oh, that's, man, I would love to have a copy of one of those. That would be cool. And I would put it right there on my wall. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Ours are signed as well. We have both of yours too, Scott, man. Well, one of them has my picture on it. The other one is for #truth. And the guys did that because I was promoting the heck out of those cards back then. And I still love that company to this day. I hope they're doing well. I haven't heard from them in, it's been at least a couple years now. So I hope them guys are doing great up there. They were running a Ace company up there, a wrestling company. I haven't heard anything in a long time. So if anybody knows anything about what's going on up there at Ace, if they're still running shows or if they're still doing their thing, get a hold of me, please. I would really like to know what's going on with those guys.
Okay. I sent you 2 promos.
Okay.
I sent you the gender reveal, and I sent you a promo against the Wall. What's his name?
Okay.
I can't remember. But if anybody hasn't seen a Jax N Saine promo, there is one of me with her, and then there's another of me talking.
Okay. I got you. If I didn't have only 2 minutes left in the show, I would have downloaded those and showed those. But unfortunately, we only have 2 minutes left. But
you can post it.
I will definitely do that for you, sir. I will post it for you on my page. So if you guys want to see that, it will be on my page right after the show. And again, I want to thank both of you for coming on. I know yesterday I had some personal issues I had to take care of, and it was kind of last minute. I threw it at you. Please, can we do this tomorrow night? And you were automatically sure. Same bad time, same bad channel, which I love that. Love that reference. But let me ask you something, Jax. And it's the same question. This is a serious question to you. The same question I ask every other guy or every other gal who's ever come on my show. What would the Jax N Saine right now tell the Jax N Saine 6 or 7 years ago that got into the wrestling business? What would you tell that Jax N Saine when he started to get into this business?
Be slow to speak and quick to listen.
I like it. I like it. And I'm going to ask the wife, who's also in the wrestling business, what would you tell the woman who started off being this guy's manager? What would you, with all the information you know now, with all the time you spent with Jax, married, 2 kids, everything, what would you tell that woman who got involved in all this when she first started?
Lord.
Don't do it.
Don't.
I would say just keep my mouth shut and listen.
Yeah.
And to open up. I'm very antisocial. I don't, when I'm in front of people, I'm very just like, I shut down a lot.
Right.
And my problem was,
sometimes that can be a good thing, though, girl. Don't lose that wall, because sometimes it can be a good thing. If you let too many people in, you're letting the bad ones in too. And I will say that. I'm not saying don't let your wall down every once in a while, but be careful with who you do it with.
mm-hmm.
That's what I would tell you. But and that's from 52 years of experience. Without a doubt, man. I've let some good people in, I've let some bad people in, and it's a learning experience, the whole thing. But guys, I appreciate both of you coming on. Congratulations on the new baby. Congratulations on both kids. They're doing great. I love the little Spud when he comes to the wrestling show, because he always wants to get in there with Daddy, and he cries when Daddy's up there and he can't get to him. And I love that. That means he really loves his daddy. So that's a cool thing. And I hope you raise him just like you, and he grows up, maybe not to be the what you got going on, but
No, I want him to be
his own guy. Yeah, I got you. To be his own guy. But I'm just saying, oh, look at that. Daddy's girl. There you go. Father-in-law said daddy's girl, the little one. Yes. I love that.
I don't know
Well,
if about her or me, because
it could be both. Could be both.
I was a very big daddy's girl. So
Yes.
because my dad used to wrestle. So
Do you mind if I say?
Did he? Go ahead, sir. You got it.
If anybody wants to follow Jax N Saine, I am on Facebook,
There you
YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and now Twitter. I've only got like 7 followers, so if you're on Twitter, jump on there and follow me.
You'll have 8 as soon as the show is over.
Yeah.
I'm on Twitter too, but I never use it. But I will watch it if I see you pop up.
I just started as soon as it became X.
Good
it was
deal.
like one day it's Twitter and the next it's X, and I was like, "What the heck
Good
is that?"
deal. Oh, all of the people that watch my show are either YouTube or Facebook. Most of them are Facebook. So the other ones, I didn't take time enough to grow them right along with the ones I have. So it's kind of hard for me to do it now. It's hard to tell people, go to my YouTube channel, go to Twitter, go to Twitch, go to this, go to whatever. They just want to come here because it's a lot easier. So, but guys, I appreciate you coming on, Jax. The wife, the beautiful wife who puts up with Jax, the great kids. You guys are doing a great job. Jax, keep doing what you're doing, brother. And I hope to see you in the ring soon. I know you just had a baby and everything is, you had complications and everything, but I hope you get better soon and can get back to the ring. We miss you being there.
maybe ringside, but not in the ring.
Well, either way, you know what? I don't differentiate. If you're out there helping Jax, you're in the ring. In my eyes, anyway. But I appreciate it. And Jax, keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm telling you, if these promoters out there don't know a good thing when they see it, they don't know anything, because your character, if done right at a promotion, could rock the house, man. And I've said it every time I've ever spoken to you on the phone as a friend, and I'm going to tell you right here on #Truth, man. Keep doing what you're doing, and somebody is going to see the gold in it. Somebody's going to see the diamond in the rough. I promise you.
Thank you. The best piece of advice on booking me: book me like a wrestler.
Yes.
Don't book me like a monster. Book me like a wrestler. I'll figure the rest.
Let you do the rest. That's it. Perfectly. There she is. Look at that. Look at that sweet baby back there. Awesome. All right, guys, we're going to end it like this. You've seen the soft side of Jax. You've seen the hard side of Jax. You've seen it all in between. But let me tell you, promoters, if you are not getting Jax N Saine for your show, I'm going to tell you right now, You don't know anything. You don't know the hashtag Truth or Wrestling. Get that man promoted on your show, and I guarantee you he will put butts in seats. And that is the hashtag Truth. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.